Around 2500 years ago, there were some really great kingdoms in the North India. They were called the Mahajanapadas. There were always conflicts going on between the main ruling powers to gain superiority. Over time, Magda rose to be the most powerful Mahajanapadas. Bindusara from the Haryanka dynasty was the first ruler of Magda. He acquired territories by wars and by marrying into the ruling families. Shishunath's dynasty was elected as the second ruling dynasty of Magda. He expanded more territories and conquered the Mahajanapadas of Avanti. He was succeeded by Kalashok, who did not do any conquests but shifted the capital of Rajgriha to Pataliputra. Since it was near the Ganges River, it was easier to govern the far-stretched territories and trade. Mahapadmananda killed Kalashok in Pataliputra and took over the throne after eliminating Kalashok's sons. He was the founder of Nanda dynasty and conquered more lands, expanded his territories farther northwest and eastern parts of Bengal. With this vast area under their rule, Nandas were known as the first empire builder of India. At a point, Nanda army became so huge that Alexander the Great had to retreat without waging a war after knowing about the enormous infantry, cavalry, war chariots, and war elephants. Dhanananda was also known for his greed for wealth and power. According to the legends, the teacher Chanakya convinced his disciple Chandragupta Maurya to conquer the kingdom of Nanda Empire when he was insulted by the king Dhanananda. In 321 BC, Chandragupta Maurya defeated Dhanananda, leading the establishment of Maurya Empire. After the death of Alexander the Great, Chandragupta took advantage of the large, powerful vacuum and captured his lands. He expanded his territories by force and also by alliances covering most of India's region. During the Mauryan reign, Ashoka was known as a ruthless conqueror. But he had a change in heart after seeing the devastation he caused in Kalinga. Ashoka became a Buddhist and promoted Buddhist expansion by sending monks to surrounding territories to share the teachings of the Buddha. The last ruler of Maurya, Brihadrata, was killed by the commander-in-chief of the Mauryan army, Pushyamitra Sunga. He revived Hinduism, established the short-lived Sunga dynasty in 185 BC, until the last of the dynasties were assassinated by a minister. The dynasty is noted for its numerous wars with both foreign and indigenous power. The Kanva dynasty that overthrew the Sunga dynasty in parts of eastern and central India and ruled from 73 BC to 28 BC. The Kanva kings were Brahmins. Vasudeva Kanva, killed Devabuti of Sunga dynasty, established the rule of the Kanva dynasty. After the Kanva dynasty, the Satavahana dynasty came into power. Although the Satavahanas were Hindus, they made generous contributions to Buddhist monasteries. They promoted art, literature, and education. They believed in harmony and encouraged other religions like Buddhism and Jainism. The next significant empire to emerge is the Gupta Empire. After the fall of the Maurya Empire, in the 5th century, the Guptas were credited by the Sanskrit poet Kalidasa for conquering 21 kingdoms in and outside of India. Science and political administrations reached new heights during the Gupta era. Strong trade ties made the region an important culture center. The empire eventually died out because of the loss of the territories. In the second half of the 7th century AD, Bengal was divided into many kingdoms. To end the political mess of Bengal, Gopal was elected as their leader. In 725 AD, Gopal founded the Pala dynasty in Bengal. He extended his territory up to Magda. Gopal was succeeded by his son Dharmapala. Dharmapala was a follower of Buddhism and enjoyed and encouraged learning. He established the Vikramshila University. The three dynasties, The Pratiharas, the Rashtrakutas, and the Palas fought for Kannauj to gain trade and tax advantages over others. This is known as the tripartite struggle. Dharmapala's successor Devapala captured Kalinga, Assam, expanded more, encouraged Buddhism, and revived Nalanda University. The Palas were in decline by the middle of 12th century, when the Sena dynasty came founded by the Lakshman Sen, a powerful non-Bengali Hindu patriarch from Karnataka in South India. Some historians have argued the lack of tolerance for Buddhism and its effort to reassert the values of the Hindu caste system by the Senas. The earliest documented Muslim influences in the Indian subcontinent are usually recorded as the arrival of Arab traders on the Malabar coast of South India during the 7th century to 1245. Bengal came under Muslim rule and was controlled by a succession of largely independent sultans, exercising varying levels of control over Bengal from Delhi. Yet, Bengal remained an area with a high degree of independence and was very loosely ruled from Delhi. Local Bengali chieftains, such as Samsuddin, regularly challenged the authority of Delhi. It was difficult for the sultans to have control over such a great distance. Yet, during this period, many conflicts occurred with the local powerful Hindu rulers and the Muslims. However, the different religion conflicts were less significant at that time due to conflicts between different Muslim cultural beliefs. The Delhi Sultanate did not last very long, and it was replaced by the Lodi Sultanate, who had the misfortune of falling into the founder of the Mughal dynasty, Babur, who showed his definite intention to conquer Hindustan. Where the political scene favored his adventure, Indian agricultural production increased under the Mughal Empire, and their largest manufacturing industry was textile. Trading was improved under Mughal Empire, and the Muslim emperor built many monuments, especially Shah Jahan, including the Taj Mahal. At this time, Bengal also opened up further to traders from both east and west operating across overland and maritime routes, where the Portuguese were the first Europeans to reach Bengal, establishing settlements during the 15th century.